Yet another ticking time bomb is on the horizon for the South African economy. According to the Financial Sector Conduct Authority, workers looking to dip into their retirement may find an empty pot. It warns that over 4,170 employers are not paying retirement fund contributions to the fund, leaving workers exposed in the future. Business reporter Ntokozo Khumalo has more.
4,100 employers are violating Section 13A of the Pension Funds Act. The Financial Sector Conduct Authority warns that companies have not paid their employees' retirement contributions to the relevant funds. Most of the employers in arrears are members of the Transport Sector Retirement Fund, Metal Industries Provident Fund, and the National Bargain Council for the Clothing Industry Provident Fund. The Private Security Sector Provident Fund has been owed retirement contributions by some of its members for more than 200 months.
And when employers do this, they, of course, steal from the workers, they steal from the provident funds, and this has to be criminally prosecuted.
One tax consultant says this could be catastrophic for workers looking to retire in the future.
That policy could lapse, and it also would lead to a rejection of a claim from an employee in a time when they need it most. So I think that's the most dire consequence of this whole scenario. And just tying this back to the two-pot system, where your savings pot is that emergency fund that you are going to be relying on, to find out in that time of need that your employer has not been paying your contributions over could be devastating.
The Financial Sector Conduct Authority launched a Pension Know Your Rights campaign to educate both the funds and public about their rights and responsibilities. The nationwide initiative will also further explain the two-part retirement system, which sees 10% of your existing retirement fund transferred to the saving pot with a maximum cap of 30,000 Rand. For future contributions, 1/3 goes to savings and 2/3 to retirement. For example, if you contribute 1,200 Rand each month to retirement, from 1 September, 800 Rand will go into your retirement pot and 400 Rand will go into your savings pot. Fraser says South Africans must tread carefully when looking to access their savings.
If you're not tax compliant, whatever tax you do as SARS is going to be taken off that amount. So we could see a lot of fund members actually withdrawing from their retirement savings pot and not actually getting any funds out from that pot.
Over in Boksburg, 80 warehouse workers of the Technology and Computer Sales Group, Core Group, down tools for an indefinite and protected strike after wage negotiations deadlocked and the conciliation at the Commission for Conciliation, Mediation and Arbitration failed. They are demanding a monthly wage increase of 1,700 Rand, including a 10% employer contribution to the Provident Fund. They say they want to be part of the 6% of South Africans that can afford to retire comfortably after putting in years of work. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Ntokozo Khumalo in Johannesburg.